So I'm Katie. I'm a junior at the University of Indianapolis. I'm a human biology major with a concentration in occupational therapy. And this summer I decided to work at Bradford Woods as a camp counselor. So in my cabin I had 8 campers, 4 of them who were cancer patients, and then 4 of them that were just friends or siblings. And one of the girls in my cabin, her name was Bree. She was like my person that week. We just hit it off like no other. And I said to somebody, I said it's kind of like we'd like known each other like in a past life. And you know when you like meet someone and it's just like you just don't understand, and you're just together and you just click. And through that week, one of the nights for evening program, we have a hair cutting ceremony. And this is a time for campers they can either donate their hair or they can shave their head. And it's also just a time for them to like go up and share their story. And Bree asked me while we were sitting there, she was like, "Do you think you would shave your head?" And I said, "I think if someone was like, 'Will you shave your head for me?' I was like, 'Yeah, probably. I probably wouldn't hesitate about it.'" And she just kind of said, "Okay." And we just like we kept talking about it. And I had thought about it at the start of the week, like, what if one of my campers asked me, like, will I do it? And honestly, like, it was a terrifying thought. Like, I loved my hair. I loved having long hair. But when we like went down with our cabin, because one of the girls was donating her hair, or one of the girls and one of the counselors, they were donating their hair. And we were just kind of sitting there, and Bree was like, "Will you shave your head?" And I said, "Yep." And right after I said yes, we walked over to the chair, and they tied my hair up, and they said, "You ready?" And I said, "Yeah." And the lady that was cutting it, or like was getting it ready, she goes, "Are you sure you want to shave your head?" She goes, "I can just donate 8 inches. And I was like, "Nope, just shave it." And how they separated it was 3 ponytails of 12 inches of hair that they donated. And then I told the 2 hairdressers that were behind me, I said, "I do not want you to touch my hair." I go, "If I'm going to do this, my campers are doing it." So all 8 girls either cut a ponytail, or they shaved a section of my head, and then Bree finished it off. She got to do almost the entire part of it, which was really cool, and it was really meaningful. And like I sat there and I was crying, but it wasn't even because like I was sad that I was losing my hair. It was so cool because I was like, I am doing this for them, and I have no like selfish reason to be doing this. And it was knowing that like my hair was gonna go and be made and used for a wig for somebody else was so cool. Knowing, and like having family friends that have died from cancer, and having to watch how cancer affects different families, like it's terrible and it's awful, but for me to be able to give such a small part of myself to change that for them and to make it easier on them was very cool. Through the summer that we do as a staff is write fish foods. And so fish foods are for like, you can write it to each other, and it's like, "Thanks for doing this for me," or "You're awesome because," or "Nice job with." So just like throughout the summer, I've gotten like a ton, and one of them was just like, "Hey, there's a present for you on the counter," and a group of girls just bought me a present because they wanted to, I guess. I don't know. They said, "This is one of the notes, or this is the note from it," and they just said that I was doing a good job, and it was so nice. So after closing campfire, we would go back into the dining hall and watch a slideshow of all the pictures from the week and cool videos. And then at the very end, we would sing this song all together. And then at the very end of the song, it says, "This is good night and not goodbye." And that like is probably one of my favorite lines from the whole song, just because you aren't saying goodbye to your campers, and you're just saying, "I'll see you later." And then I just thought of this one. I also got this after I got back from camp, and that's from the line of the song too. There's a line that says, Campfire brights and friendships true." So I got this tattoo to remember that and have it with me all the time.